Hey everyone, welcome back to Wrestling vs. CC. Before we dive into today's video, I want to let you know that this one hits differently. The WWE Universe has come together in an incredible show of support for one of our most beloved superstars, Sheamus, following a heartbreaking incident that left the Celtic Warrior absolutely devastated. What we're about to discuss shows the true heart of the wrestling community and reminds us that behind every larger-than-life character, there's a real human being with real emotions. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell because we cover the stories that matter most in the wrestling world. Let's talk about what happened. For those who might not know, Sheamus recently suffered an absolutely devastating personal loss. His beloved pet, Dolly, tragically passed away. Now, I know some people might think it's just a pet, but anyone who's ever had a furry companion knows that they're so much more than that. They're family. Dolly wasn't just any pet to Sheamus. This was his companion, his friend, and someone who was there for him through the grueling schedule of a WWE superstar. Imagine coming home after a brutal match, exhausted and battered, and having that unconditional love waiting for you. That was Dolly for Sheamus. The Celtic Warrior shared the heartbreaking news on his social media, and let me tell you, the emotion in his words was palpable. This is a man who has battled some of the toughest competitors in WWE history, survived brutal matches like the bar fight and countless wars with his former Brawling Brutes stablemates, but you could feel the genuine pain in every word he wrote. Sheamus opened up about the special bond he shared with Dolly, describing how this furry friend had been by his side through triumphs and setbacks, championships and injuries, good days and bad. The vulnerability he showed reminded us all that our heroes are human too. Now here's where this story takes a beautiful turn. Triple H, the chief content officer of WWE and a legend in his own right, was one of the first to reach out publicly. The game showed exactly why he's not just a great leader but also a compassionate human being. Triple H posted a heartfelt message acknowledging Sheamus's loss and offering his condolences. But it wasn't just some corporate, cookie-cutter statement. You could tell it came from a genuine place. He spoke about understanding the bond between a person and their pet, and how that loss affects us deeply. What makes this even more significant is the relationship between Triple H and Sheamus. These two have history going back years. From Sheamus's early days getting his big break, winning the WWE Championship in a shocking upset, to becoming a multiple-time world champion and one of WWE's most reliable performers, Triple H has been there watching it all. The respect between these two warriors is mutual and profound. Triple H has always recognized Sheamus's work ethic, his dedication to the craft, and his willingness to do whatever it takes for the company. So when the game speaks from the heart like this, it carries weight. It means something. In his message, Triple H emphasized that the WWE family stands together in times of joy and in times of sorrow. He reminded Sheamus that he's not alone and that the entire company supports him during this difficult time. That's leadership, folks. That's what makes WWE more than just a wrestling company. But Triple H wasn't alone. The outpouring of love from the entire WWE locker room was absolutely incredible. Let me run through some of the most touching responses because they really show what the WWE community is all about. Drew McIntyre, Sheamus's longtime friend and occasional rival, shared a beautiful tribute. These two have one of the most genuine friendships in WWE, having known each other for years before either became a superstar. Drew talked about how he'd seen Sheamus with Dolly and how much joy that little companion brought to the Celtic Warrior's life. The Brawling Brutes, Sheamus's faction consisting of Butch and Ridge Holland, posted group messages showing their support. These guys have traveled the road together, and they know what Dolly meant to their leader. They shared stories about how Sheamus would FaceTime with Dolly from the road and how much he looked forward to getting home. Even competitors from outside WWE reached out. That's the beauty of the wrestling community, everyone. When something real happens, the kayfabe disappears, and we're all just people who understand the unique challenges of this lifestyle. Becky Lynch, the man herself and fellow Irish superstar, posted a touching message in solidarity. She knows Sheamus personally and understands the Irish spirit, that tough exterior but deeply emotional interior. Her words were particularly poignant as she spoke about how pets keep us grounded when fame and success could otherwise change us. Finn Balor added his voice to the chorus of support, as did Cesaro, Sheamus's former tag team partner and longtime friend. The bond between these two was always special, and Cesaro's message reflected years of friendship and mutual respect. But it wasn't just the superstars. WWE personnel, producers, trainers, and crew members all shared their condolences. This shows that Sheamus isn't just respected in the ring but also beloved behind the scenes. And then there's you, the WWE Universe. Oh my goodness, the response from fans around the world has been absolutely overwhelming. Social media has been flooded with messages of support, fan art, and tributes to Dolly. The hashtag Rest in Peace Dolly started trending, with thousands of fans sharing their own stories of pet loss and offering comfort to Sheamus. People from Ireland, America, Japan, India, Brazil, and every corner of the globe united in this moment of shared humanity. Fan artists created beautiful illustrations depicting Sheamus with Dolly, capturing the bond they shared. Some showed Sheamus in his Celtic warrior gear with Dolly by his side, others showed more intimate, personal moments. The creativity and love poured into these tributes is genuinely moving. What's particularly touching is how many fans shared their own experiences with pet loss, letting Sheamus know that they understand his pain. This created a community of healing and support that extends far beyond wrestling. It reminds us that we're all connected by these universal experiences of love and loss. Some fans even organized charitable donations to animal shelters in Dolly's memory. How incredible is that? Turning this moment of sadness into something positive that will help other animals in need. That's the power of the WWE Universe right there. Now, let me take a moment to talk about why this story is so important beyond just the immediate circumstances. In professional wrestling, we often get caught up in storylines, wins and losses, championships and feuds. But moments like this remind us what's really important. Sheamus has given us so many incredible memories over the years. His debut, his shocking WWE Championship win, his battles with John Cena, his evolution into a brutal bruiser, his tag team success, and his recent resurgence as a top star. He's entertained millions and put his body on the line night after night. But at the end of the day, he's a human being who loves and loses just like all of us. The fact that he was willing to be vulnerable and share his grief with the world speaks to his character. It takes real courage to show that kind of emotion publicly, especially in an industry that often demands we appear tough and invincible. The response from Triple H, the roster, and the fans demonstrates the best of what the wrestling community can be. In an era where social media can sometimes bring out the worst in people, this wave of genuine compassion and support is refreshing and beautiful. It also reminds us to cherish every moment with our loved ones, whether they walk on two legs or four. Life is precious and unpredictable, and these bonds we form are what give life meaning. As we wrap up this video, I want to leave you with a message of hope. While the pain of loss never fully goes away, it does eventually transform into cherished memories and gratitude for the time we had together. Sheamus will carry Dolly's memory with him always. Every time he walks down that ramp, every time he delivers a brogue kick, every time he celebrates a victory, a part of Dolly will be there with him. That's the legacy of love. To Sheamus, if you ever happen to see this, know that the entire WrestlingVerse.cc community sends you our deepest condolences and all our love. You've given us so much over the years, and we're honored to give back even a fraction of that support now. And to everyone watching, whether you're a longtime subscriber or just discovering our channel, thank you for being part of this community. Remember to tell the people and pets you love how much they mean to you. Don't wait. Rest in peace, Dolly. You were a very good companion to a very good human. If this video touched you, please leave a like, share it with fellow wrestling fans, and subscribe to WrestlingVerse.cc for more content that celebrates the human side of professional wrestling. Drop a comment below sharing your favorite Sheamus moment or your own tribute to Dolly. Until next time, stay strong, WWE Universe. We'll see you in the next one.